My name's Darcee Braun. I'm 21 years old and my local mission is the west coast of Victoria. So the spot where I grew up on the Sunshine Coast in Coolum, we had a CS mission there, and I didn't grow up going to church. I was a part of the surfing program at my high school, and they were closely connected with CS, and they just invited me along to their day trips and camps that they did. And honestly, people just really welcomed me in and loved me, and I felt so at home. And it was such a difference to what I had grown up knowing church to be and a faith community to be. And I just felt like I was in a place where I could be me, and people really took me under their wing and loved me in a way that I'd never been loved before, and they were so generous with their time. And yeah, they just, I feel like they really just embraced who God is, and I'd never really seen that before, and the way that they lived their life, the way that they served their community, just days and days on end, and the way that they picked me up for surfs and came and hung out with me. It was such a visual representation of who God was and what CS is all about. So yeah, that's how I first got involved. I can still remember how I felt when I was like 11, 12, 13, when I grew up surfing, and obviously that culture is quite influential, being a young girl, and I remember how I felt and what I thought of myself, and where all of my worth lay, and really stepping into the community of Christian surfers, I felt so seen that I could just be myself and I could come as I was. And as I began to realise how those key people made me feel, it became evident to me that that's because that's how God sees me, and they're loving me the way that God loves me. I think it was just it's such a journey, and I'm still on that journey, but to look back at where I came from and what I thought God to be and what I thought that looked like, and now to be living a life with God and with community that really love me, and to look at the girls that are up and coming now and to love them in that way and to serve them in that way, and to really understand the struggles of growing up in the surf culture. I think that's such a special thing that CS brings. It's just come as you are, and your worth lays in who God says you are and nothing else. In 2018, I moved from the Sunshine Coast down to Victoria, and we actually have such an epic group of girls now. Some of them have never surfed before, some of them have grown up surfing, and we've really just been praying for a space that they can come and be themselves and feel welcomed. So we have super fun dinners together. Sometimes we surf, sometimes we don't. And yeah, I think it's just really cool to see a group of girls that they're also going out into their communities and loving their friends the way that God loves them. And we have such a great group of girls down in Victoria that are so encouraging and so uplifting, and we've really been able to have an influence, I think, in that community, and some really key people that are part of the surfing community that do have a faith and they love people so well. That's made such a shift out in the water, and I've really noticed that over the last couple of years.